Hi there. Welcome back to Mindful Musings. I'm Dee Dee, your host. I am an energy alchemist, sound bowl practitioner, and an intuitive. Welcome. I just wanted to touch base, say hello, and I think actually I'm being extraordinarily selfish because I'm thinking that perhaps coming forward and doing a video will assist me. Selfish. Yeah, because normally it does. It helps me to get back to center and authentically just present information as it comes to me and share it with you. So that being said, nothing is wrong, I'm just feeling a little, I don't know, pounding headache, which could be anything from ascension symptoms to the simple fact that it's a change in barometric pressure here, because we've gone from these gorgeous spring-like days to now having severe storms with gusts of 60 to 70 miles per hour overnight and into tomorrow, and snow, blizzard. We won't be getting much snow, but the blizzard conditions because of the wind. So, it could be all barometric pressure as well. But I just thought I would share. We're all real. We're all going through different symptoms, experiencing different things, experiencing different emotions. For me, I think there's a sadness of letting go of what I once knew or thought I believed, or not thought I believed, but I guess letting go of what I believed, letting go of a past dream. It's so important we all learn how to let go. And I was going to say the words that came in were let go gracefully. Well, sometimes gracefully may include having a bit of a temper tantrum, even if it's internal, where the child inside is frightened as we let go of what we knew. For me, it's different things on many different levels, as I think for me personally of what I am going through and letting go, and the anticipation of what is to come, the holding space, the holding the openness for the future, and being present enough to create that and to trust the universe. We are so human now. We want to know, am I doing the right thing? Tell me everything's going to be okay. Okay? Tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. I know I know I'm experiencing a lot of that in the world and in personally, as I let go of, I don't even know if as I'm letting go of a business and instead choosing a hobby. Not that it changes anything, it just changes the energetics for me. So, but, for me coming, with my sound bowls, my healing, right, all that, it's, wrestling with, those little thoughts in your head as we all change. It's like, did I fail? Where did I go wrong? It's like, no, there is not failing. It's an awareness as we grow and we evolve, as, I know I am vastly different energetically, probably personally, in so many ways than I was a year ago. And it was a year ago that I really started getting into the sound healing. That less than a year ago, than from when I let go of working in retail, although I am going to go back and visit it this weekend. What am I thinking? But just visiting to lend a hand for weekend, and it's for bird seed. It's a good thing. But anytime we let go, when that doubt comes in, and how are we with ourselves during the unknown, the uncertainty? I know a good Gina, I was speaking with her, and we're talking about allowing that uncertainty to be excitement, because I think we all know that it's very similar, if not the same energies of anxiety slash fear and excitement. And if we can just turn it around from that anxiety and go, oh, this is the same bodily sensation as excitement. It's the same energy flow. It's the judgment I've placed on it. I've placed anxiety, whatever, to allow it maybe to transform into the excitement, and to be able to embrace the unknown and the uncertainty that is certainly present for a good number of us on this planet right now, and especially in the United States right now. To embrace that uncertainty with compassion for ourselves and for other beings as well. I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling a bit, gaining clarity, and I listened to a couple of different videos this morning. One that I highly, highly recommend for beautiful, beautiful sound bowls, because it is different. Oh my goodness, do I get benefit when I am playing the sound bowls, whether it's for myself in practice or for somebody else. I do receive benefit. But it is a totally different thing to be able to sit back and receive. And even though it was on tape, I put my little headphones on. But if you have a chance, it's Geraldine Glass, Glass, Geraldine. She is absolutely exquisite, amazing. I read her book on sacred sound, and her journey is very heartfelt. She's an opera singer, a former opera singer, so she's got this amazing gift of her voice and obviously amazing musical skills, and has found sound bowls to be extraordinarily healing for herself and others. I liken it to, I don't remember what the name of her video was this morning, but if you look under Geraldine Glass, there'll be a number of videos where she is playing her sound bowls, and they are exquisite. And as I was listening to it, I likened it to my dear, dear beloved Aunt Emma Lou Deemer, who passed away just a few months ago. Extraordinary composer. She lived to be in her 90s. Vibrant, vital, active mind, just amazing. It's just her body ended up, as she would say, betraying her. But brilliant composer, cutting edge, professor of music at University of California in Santa Barbara. Just an amazing woman. I kind of liken it to, she could make music on, a little play piano. So a play piano, and it can still be music, and it still is healing. But then when you can play on the pipe organ, which is this huge organ with pipes that just resonate, it's just, apples and oranges, and really great oranges. That's what I kind of liken what I do with my bowls, who I love just so very, very much, to the exquisite alchemy bowls that Geraldine Glass can play. Her bowls are like probably a minimum of $3,000. I would say probably closer to 10, 20, 30,000 a bowl, beyond my budget. And so you can just imagine between the Stradivarius and a rental violin, that kind of comparison. They're both valid, they're both amazing, but to experience, the creme de la creme, oh my goodness. Anyway, that's kind of where I don't know why I went off on that. Mostly just to recommend if you want to listen to it. It's just a beautiful 15-minute of sound bowls. And it really helped lift me. The moment I put the earphones on and listened, it was like I was vibrating and seeing the colors. It was extraordinary. And so that is one way of nurturing. And that helped for a little while as well. And then I was also listening to a video earlier about the Indigo children, Cryon, channeled by Leo Carroll. Again, just so wonderful. It's what I've said before is the consciousness has to shift, and it's going to be these beautiful indigo children. We'll just say indigos now because, there have been indigos forever, but they came across the indigos because when the children, this was back in the 90s, were being born, somebody else, they saw a different color in the aura, the indigo color, and thus is the term indigo child. Well, these children are now adults, and they are making differences. I mean, I would say that is definitely my nieces, and especially my niece Marilyn and her husband Alex. They are definitely indigos, and I would imagine all on my sister's side, these are indigo children who are adults and making a difference. It's a wonderful time, and we need them because their brains function differently. The indigos are the ones that maybe struggled in school, but again, it's that the neurodivergent, the brain just functions just different. Different lights go off, different synapses. Which is higher, it's different than a boomer, the way my brain works, even though I'm desperately trying to open up all the passageways. It's just, I didn't come in with that. And it's, boy, when they can finally figure out the system, let the system crash and correct it, because we boomers aren't going to be able to do it because we're too set in our ways. No matter how progressive we may be, we're still kind of, we can attempt to, but my beloved indigos and beyond will help create the systems of new, which is one of inclusiveness and togetherness and understanding. So I'm excited for that. I don't know what is there a point to this rambling? Not really sure, except to be vulnerable and to show you that, to demonstrate that we all are on this path, and that we'll have days when, even though everything in our own personal world is really just fine, we can get out of kilter, and that's when we really need to dig deep, either reach out to others, but utilize the tools that we have to help get us back to center. And what I've been noticing today is that even though, I'll get back to center and I'll feel really great, it's like then I go wafting off again. It's like, hey, come back to that place of calm, centered, grounded, center of the head, run the energy. There are just going to be days like that when it's maybe more challenging than other, and please don't judge yourself. That's part of the growth. That's part of who we are on this journey. If it was easy, we would have done it forever ago. But we're learning, we're growing, we're expanding our consciousness. We're raising that consciousness. And I think maybe during these times when maybe we are a little more emotional, a little more vulnerable, is when we really, really, really need to steer clear of the media. And that, definitely the news media, and that may even, include the social media, just little doses, because we're going to have those times when we feel kind of fragile, and we need to take that time to bring in the love and the compassion and the understanding and the forgiveness for any judgments we've placed on ourselves and on others. I was just reflecting on a conversation I had yesterday with my friend Tracy, that, we were talking about, sometimes there may be people on the planet that we may have a real tough time going, love, love, love. I send you love, I send you love. I love the term that she's coined, universal regard. That's like when you're just not quite there to be able to say, I love you, I send you love. It's like universal regard, which is like a form of respect, a form of upliftment. And it is sending love. But, that love can be construed as a feeling, as an emotion. Universal regard is very neutral and actually very powerful. So good on you, Tracy, for coming up with that one. I really like that. I'm going to be using that. And so, yeah, during those times when it's just too challenging to send love, send universal regard, and maybe still send that energy that contains love and compassion and healing and forgiveness. And that's for yourself. When we send it out, we receive it in turn. Let me see, is there anything else that's coming in? Because I probably rattled on long enough that I don't want to do a card reading just yet, because we know how long those can get. Anything else? Be gentle. Do the best you can with what you have, where you are in this moment in time. Reach out to others, have compassion, and be grounded, be in the present moment. And above, so important, that place of neutrality, that place of compassionate detachment. And sometimes we have to probably do that for ourselves too, so that we can view what's going on in our lives, in ourselves, from a place of compassion and detachment. But again, that doesn't mean that when an emotion comes up that you squelch it. You just let it go through. You experience it, but you let it go. And you deal with it however you deal with it. Seeing a therapist, writing a journal, dancing, moving, talking to a friend, meditating. Go out and hug the trees, get grounded. Allow it all to be transmuted and lifted. There are going to be some days that are going to kick your butt. And then there are other days that it's just going to be riding high in bliss. And that's when you, from that place of higher perspective and love and unity, can assist in lifting up others. And it may just be by sending energy, by love, by just being the vibrant being of light that you are, planting that light column that then expands and it alters and it shifts the energies in the room. It shifts the energies on the planet. One little space, one person at a time. That is how we are going to make the difference. But it's how you relate to yourself as you go through this. That's the important part. And I would encourage you to relate to yourself with love and compassion and understanding, to give that little one inside of you those big hugs of love and good words of, look at you, look how wonderful you are, how magnificent you are, I adore you. Who you are right this moment is more than enough, and you are love. You don't have to do anything to be lovable. That kind of love is conditional. We are of unconditional. That is where we are headed. That is what we want to strive for. And as particularly that unconditional love for ourselves. Because until we can experience it for ourselves, we cannot offer it to anyone else. That seemed to resonate very, very true. Little ding, 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 ding is going on. I guess I'll say that again. Before we can truly give unconditional love, we must develop the capacity to embrace and give unconditional love to ourselves. And that's what our higher self is always doing. That is what our soul, our higher self, our spirit team, the divine that is all around us, is always in that state of unconditional loving. And I love the term loving, because that's active. It's not passive. It's not a one-time deal of love. It's loving. Unconditional loving. And when we are still, when we are vulnerable, when we allow our hearts to open, that is when we will experience the rush of our divine spirit team, just filling us with all the love that we can possibly hold, and then being able to give love from the overflow. Our beings of light love us. They nurture us, they protect us. They want us to know we are not alone. It may get bumpy outside, but be the calm inside. That is the only thing we can really do, is to create that loving balance and calm internally. So whatever that looks like to you, however that feels like to you, give yourself permission to do that, to experience that, to continue to explore with curiosity and love those things that bring you joy, that bring you calm and centeredness. Keep filling that toolbox of yours with all the tools that work for you, that can assist you in this process. Because this process is going to go on for quite a while. And we will definitely have moments of calm and bliss. And then we'll also have moments where we're not in that place. But it's learning and developing our muscles, our spiritual muscles, to get us into the place where we are experiencing the calm, where we are able to give from the overflow, where we are able to just bring our energy into alignment, feel Mother Earth, feel the Goddess, the Divine Feminine, Father God, bringing it all in and allowing that pure divine energy to flow throughout. That is our sacred space. That is our sovereignty. Breathe it in. Fill, surround, and protect yourself with that loving light. Feel it, know it, be it. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be selfish and to allow me to express authentically from a place of vulnerability, and knowing that we're all on this journey and we're all at different places. We're all on this together. Remember to like, subscribe, and share to grow our community. I'm at www.mindfulmusingswithdidi.com, and know how much I appreciate you. Thank you. I will probably be right back with an oracle card reading, and we'll take it from there. Oh, thank you. Oh, shake it all off. It's all good. Bless you, my friends. Much, much love. Much, much love. Blessings be. We are the world. We are, and we are love. We are divine beings, having this human experience that we chose to experience during this amazing time of ascension on this planet. Be kind to you, be good to you, be blessed. Much love. Namaste.